Hello, I am Joshikins, and I'm backing up so you can actually see me. And this is a mini review. Mini reviews are spoiler free, so if you are interested in anything I'm reviewing, don't worry about being spoiled. And as always, these videos are not intended for kids. So let's go forward with this. Today's mini review is of the Dresden Files Stormfront. And actually, really funny that this review was delayed around half an hour because there was actually a little storm going on. I don't life. In this first novel of the series, Harry Dresden is the only professional wizard in Chicago. As he needs the money, he ends up agreeing to solve the mystery of a woman's missing husband. At the same time, he tries to help the police to figure out who is behind a grisly murder. If he plans to survive the week, he needs to solve both cases. This is actually a reread as a new Dresden Files novel has come out, and I want to remind myself of everything that has happened thus far so I won't be lost. I remember some key plot points, but I want to be all refreshed. And Jim Butcher. Oh yeah, I didn't say who this was by. Yeah, this is by Jim Butcher. And he doesn't release Dresden Files novels yearly. So there's a lot of time in between novels for me to forget things. So let's continue. Harry proves to be an extremely compelling main character. He is equal parts goofy and extremely serious. He is both well versed in the ways of magic and sometimes an idiot. I nearly squealed in joy when Bob appeared for the first time in the series. He does help bring some levity to the book as he has an extremely perverted mind for what kind of creature he is. Basically, he's an air elemental that's trapped inside a skull, and Harry turns to for advice. So, it's like an air elemental. You think they wouldn't be so, horny, but here we are. This time around, Toot Toot being obsessed with pizza reminded me of a character from a recently released video game. I feel if those two characters met, they could spend hours just talking about nothing but pizza. The twists and turns of the mysteries were fun to go through. Information is always provided so that readers can slowly, or to the more observant, quickly, and I usually fall into the former category there, put the pieces together. Character motivations end up being just as important as the lore that is introduced in the book. So, you need to pay attention to both. While I love the book and I love this series as a whole, a certain confrontation between Karen Murphy and Harry me, who the fuck is Harry? I have a BA in English with a specialization in creative writing, but I guess I just can't read words. Okay, let's start that over again. While I love the book, a certain confrontation between Karen Murphy and Harry made me roll my eyes. It seemed placed there just to be yet another deterrent for our hero to get through. Oh, and this series is written in first person point of view, which I love. That's my favorite POV. That's the only POV I write in. except every now and again when I'm role playing. But yeah, love first-person point of view. I would recommend Stormfront to those that like fantasy and mystery. Okay, that's it. If my review interested you, everywhere I post this video, I put a link to buy the book, so yeah, get a copy. I actually have I think I have a paperback version of this book, but that's at my dad's house, and so I got an ebook version. So usually I like to remain consistent with if I have all the books in a series so far that are like in paperback or hardcover, every novel I buy in the series needs to be only paperback or hardback, but I have a few books of the Dresden Files series that are hardback, some that are paperback, so I felt comfortable just buying an ebook. So anyways, and the link provided down below does give you options of whether you want a Kindle, whether you want a hardback, whether you want a paperback. So if you have a preference, yay. Anyways, and if you want to help me out, consider liking this video, commenting, and subscribing to this channel. I do other mini reviews. I do full-length reviews. I'm going to have a full-length review out of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is the Hunger Games prequel, and that should be released Wednesday. And I'm going to be doing many reviews of most likely the entire Dresden Files series, and sometime in the future, maybe a year or two in the future, I'm going to be doing full-length reviews of the Dresden Files series because I love this series so much, and I hope you are staying safe and nothing goes wrong. So I'm going to turn over to where my feed is coming from so I can end this video. Bye!